Hi everyone! This section is all about using cut and paste and the clipboard. So, some of you may have used cut and paste before, and maybe you haven't. And maybe you've also wondered if you cut and paste things from your digital document, where does it go? Well, we're going to go ahead and open up the clipboard. Now, if you're in the Home tab with the Home ribbon showing, the clipboard group is right over here. It says clipboard at the bottom, and you've got paste, cut, copy, and we're going to go ahead and open the clipboard by clicking on this very cute little arrow down here. And you can see right now that there's nothing here in my clipboard. It's all cleared out. If I cut or copy something, I can store up to 24 items in here. So this could be images, this could be text, it could be long paragraphs, it could be just a word, it could be anything. So these will all be stored in here and I can reuse them. And there are a few different ways to cut, copy, and paste, and we're going to start with the basics and you'll learn more as you zoom along. First of all, our committee has somebody in it who wants the live music at the beginning of the list. So she actually has a partner who is in the band, and she's decided that this has to be at the beginning of the list. So I'm going to go ahead and select live music here. Now, what I want you to note is that I'm not selecting this paragraph mark. And the reason why is because it's going to change the way I cut and paste. So if, for example, I select live music and I do not include the paragraph here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use Control and X, or I could click on this little scissor icon. And I can head up here to the top. Now if I click right here and I do Control V, or I click on the paste button up here, you'll see that my live music ends up here, and I could press enter and it would be on its own line. And this way face painting stayed by itself. Now I'll go ahead and undo that. I'm doing Control Z, Control Z. You can also hit the undo button right here. But look at the difference if I select the paragraph mark as well. If I do cut right now or Control X, notice how now face painting and much more are on the same line because I stole the enter. I could go ahead and press enter. And if I click here in front of rides and I paste again here, notice how it put live music on its own line because it took the enter with it. It took the paragraph mark with it. So that's the difference between cutting and pasting with or without the paragraph mark. And you may have done it without non-printing characters on, and you didn't know why those different things happen, and that is why. You'll notice that because I did this twice, these both appear in my clipboard, even though it's the same thing. And that is using copy, cut, and paste with the paragraph mark or without it.